Hi, it's Panda Movies here. Today I'm going to explain the horror movie called Mimic. Warning, there are spoilers ahead. Enjoy the video. The film opens with a devastating cockroach infestation in Manhattan, dispelling the fatal Strickler's illness, which is killing hundreds of children there. Entomologist Dr. Susan Tyler is hired by Dr. Peter Mann, deputy director of the CDC, because of the disease's lack of a treatment or vaccine. To combat this, Dr. Tyler utilizes genetic engineering to produce what she refers to as the Judas breed, a termite-mantis hybrid that emits an enzyme that speeds up the roaches' metabolism, causing them to starve to death as a result. 3 years later, a mysterious attacker drags a priest underground after chasing after him. The only witness is Chuy, a youngster on the autism spectrum who likes to mimic noises and calls the assailant Mr. Funny Shoes to his guardian. Later, 2 young children offer Susan a strange bug from the subway, which she studies and discovers is related to the Judas breed. She initially thinks that this is impossible because the creatures she released were all female and created with a short lifespan, which should have ensured that the breed would go extinct after a single generation. Before she has a chance to examine the insect further, a mysterious figure steals it and flees out the window. She later consults with her mentor, Dr. Gates, who performs an autopsy on a larger specimen discovered in the city's sewage treatment plants. Dr. Gates discovers that the larger specimen's organs are fully formed, indicating that the Judas breed is not only alive, but has also evolved into a viable species with a sizable colony beneath the city. As they explore the maintenance tunnels, Peter, his assistant Josh, and MTA officer Leonard become stuck, so Josh is sent for assistance. On a train platform, Susan comes upon what seems to be a dark figure wearing a trench coat. The figure transforms into a human-sized insect when she gets closer to it. Susan is kidnapped by the beast, who then drags her into the tunnels. Josh discovers a way out in the meantime, but Judas finds him and kills him. Along with Peter and Leonard, Susan is saved by Manny when he enters the tunnels in pursuit of Chuy. Together, they barricade themselves inside a railway car. Susan hypothesizes that the Judas breed's rapid metabolism has made it possible for them to reproduce at a comparable rate, leading them to evolve over tens of thousands of generations in just 3 years, developing both lungs, giving them enhanced size and the ability to resemble their human prey. The crew decides on a strategy to start the car. Manny will switch the tracks, and Peter will turn on the power while hiding their scent with the remains of a dead bug. Susan predicts that unless they can eliminate the colony's lone fertile male, the Judas will spread throughout the tunnels and take control of the city. Manny discovers Chuy while attempting to reach the track switches. Chuy has survived because he mimics the clicking sounds that bugs make to communicate. But before they can flee, Manny is murdered by the male Judas. When Susan realizes Manny has been absent for too long, she searches for him but only finds Chuy. When Leonard's damaged leg begins to bleed profusely, he knows the smell will only enrage the animals and put the party in danger, so he sets up a distraction so the others may flee before he is murdered. Susan and Chuy are placed in a dumbwaiter that Peter finds, but he stays behind to permanently eradicate the breed. He is chased into a room where hundreds are nesting and blows them all up by setting fire to a loose gas pipe before diving underwater to safety. The male Judas, on the other hand, manages to avoid the explosion and pursues Chuy, but Susan diverts his attention and entices him into the path of an approaching train, which runs over him. The two are successful in reaching the surface, and Susan believes Peter perished in the explosion. Then, what appears to be a second Judas is discovered to be Peter, who is still alive and well. The three embrace one another as the movie comes to a close.